everybody, Fuzzy here. Welcome to Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem. Today's a release date for this game on Steam. I want to congratulate Her Interactive and Mifumi Games for finally launching this game. It has been quite a wait for all the Nancy Drew fans. So I hope you guys are excited right now, because I'm here to share this newest adventure with you all. Here we go! It's time to play this newest Nancy Drew! And here we can pick the difficulty level. Amateur or Master Detective. I'm going to play Master. I'm up for a challenge, so yes.
Dear Ned, Austria has been wonderful so far. Dad called. He wants me to get an old relic while I'm here, the Book of Apologies, which dates back to the 17th century witch trials in Salem. I'll be going to Mosam Castle to retrieve it before I head back to the States. It's said to be haunted, so I'm expecting some good scares and mysteries. Ever yours, Nancy. Like ages since I was on my last adventure. So, are you coming in?
That's alright, Miss Drew. I'd prefer to stay out here.
Why? It's so warm and inviting in here.
Yes, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. All of Judge Sewell's effects are there, just as your father requested. Although, I will tell you, as I told him, the desk is locked, and I don't have the key. But I will gladly stay and answer any questions you have from the other side of this door. I recommend opening the window for some light. There's no electricity here. Well, in that room at least.
Click the left mouse buttons to move. Click the left mouse button to move. Aha! Click on objects to interact with them. There we go, more light into the room.
Much better. What a wonderful view.
Right mouse button to look around. So I'm supposed to hold the right mouse button if I want to pan the screen around. Click on the screen's edges to turn. Interesting. Okay, so this is not a free 360 degrees panning movement. We can rotate at 90 degrees angle, and then we can pan around using the right mouse button to a certain extent. Okay, I'm learning this new gameplay style now. Yeah, pretty good graphics. It is Nancy Drew's first venture into 3-dimensional graphics, and it is looking pretty good. I'm not disappointed.
Oh, great. You know, that room used to be a prison cell. Mosam Castle was the site of the most famous and violent witch trials in Austrian history. The Salzburg witch trials predate the Salem witch trials by 17 years, actually. After the incidents in Salem, Judge Sewell willed his personal effects to be preserved by whichever museum would have them. And since we are the premier historical reference on witch trials, it ended up here.
So, you've seen his Book of Apologies.
The book written by Judge Sewell? Oh, no. I've never actually been in that room.
You mind if I ask why? Is there something scarier in here than creaky floors?
Well, let's just say that ghosts exist in this castle. And if they do exist, they definitely haunt that room.
Ghosts? Can't say I've ever seen one, but they are non-corporeal by definition. Hard to tell how far up we are.
Because we are pretty high up. Maybe the 3rd floor or the 4th floor.
Hard to tell how far up we are.
Yes, I know that, Nancy. I'm really liking this new voice for Nancy Drew. I like it better than the old voice.
There really isn't much here.
Yes, Judge Sewell was a Puritan. They believed they should only have purposeful or utilitarian possessions, very little value outside their stated use.
Malleus Maleficarum. Wow. The Hammer of Witches itself. Gives me chills knowing what it did.
Yes, indeed. A how-to guide for hammering out witchcraft. It was written in 1487 by a man whose name I won't even bother to mention because he used bunk science to send hundreds, if not thousands, of people to their deaths.
So, part 3, second head. The judge should act as follows in the continuation of the torture. First, he should bear in mind that just as the same medicine is not applicable to all the members, but there are various and distinct selves for each several member. So not all heretics or those accused of heresy are to be subjected to the same method of questioning, examination, and torture as to the charges laid against them, but various and different means are to be employed according to the various natures and persons. Now, a surgeon cuts off rotten limbs, and mangy sheep are isolated from the healthy, but a prudent judge would not consider it safe to bind himself down to one invariable rule in his method of dealing with a prisoner who is endowed with witch's power of taciturnity, and whose silence he is unable to overcome. For if the sons of darkness were to become accustomed to one general rule, they would provide means of evading it as a well-known snare set for their destruction. Oh, that's the text. Alright, that's unnecessary. I can read it perfectly fine. There are only 2 pages here. Only 2 pages. Alright. But, yeah, that sounds pretty gruesome. Right.
Some of this stuff looks very old, but it doesn't look like it's very useful. Is this Judge Sewell's desk?
Ah, yes. That desk is where he spent most of his time working when he wasn't in court. Custom made. If the Book of Apologies does exist, he would have written it at that desk.
And what's inside this alleged book?
Your father didn't tell you? It was a ledger containing all the names of the accused witches from the Salem witch trials. Judge Sewell had doubts about his convictions, and he wrote the book as a means to make amends.
Allegedly.
Yes.
To make amends after the trial, you mean? Well, that's too late.
I found a letter. It's addressed to Abigail Hathorne Woodley.
What does it say?
I do regret to write to you in this state. I have been racked with guilt as my fervency of spirit was too great to determine a conviction just. He asks for her forgiveness, and for God's.
Well, you still convicted those ladies in the end, though. Dear Abigail Hawthorne Woodley, I do regret to write to you in this state. I have been racked with guilt as my fervency of spirit was too great to determine a conviction just. Relentlessly have I cried for his mercy, longing for his light to bathe my conscience clean. Over recent years, have been sent punishments only attributable to godly wrath. 2 of our daughters have perished, my wife's mother as well, and our latest child did not draw breath when born. I must repent, lest my children forever be held in anger and contempt by our Father. To right the wrongs made in sealess blindness, I'm writing in a book I call the Book of Apologies, to be worthy of his mercy. I'm traveling the world to note down all the names of those wrongfully accused of witchcraft. Let this be my final legacy, my only way to right the wrongs I have helped create. My guilt allows me not to ask for your forgiveness, though know that my soul remains forever tortured by the knowledge of what I have done. With regret, Judge Samuel Sewell. Okay, I can actually rotate the items using the right mouse button.
What does this mean?
Now that means that the judge, the former judge, was writing a book. He was trying to repent. Oh, what is that? There's a button here. We found a key. Right mouse button on the inventory item to inspect it. So, right mouse button. Hold the button to rotate. Yes. You can see the key. Can it be adjusted or what? It can be adjusted. Can open up the middle parts. Interesting. How do I zoom back out again? The back side. And the candle. Oh, there's a button! A secret button inside the lantern. Click on an item to select it.
Locked.
Are we going to use that key? Yes. A maze puzzle!
Clever desk. It even comes with a labyrinth.
Yes, yes, yes. Is it time to play? Hold and drag to move the cube. So we are moving the cube or dragging it all the way to the end. It's pretty easy.
Easy.
Second part of the puzzle. A W.
I found it. It's here.
What? Really? Amazing!
It's locked behind some sort of cage, though. The lock says A.W. Any ideas?
A.W.? No. But I have some tools in the shop that might be able to cut it free. In my shop. I'll go. Meet me there.
Where is that? Hey, wait for me.
Find a tool to cut it free? I don't think that is a good idea, guys. We don't want to destroy whatever is inside the box. It looks like a book. So, I think it's better to find the required item to open up the lock. Yeah, I don't want to destroy this item inside. So, anything else? Secret buttons, secret puzzles. There's a chain. What does that do? There's a padlock attached to the chain. Papers.
Give ear to my prayer, O God, and hide not yourself from my plea for mercy. Sounds like a man full of regret.
Psalm 55:1. Give ear to my prayer, O God, and hide not yourself from my plea for mercy. And then repeats itself. God have mercy.
There really isn't much here.
But still, there are a lot of things to look at, a lot of things to examine.
There really isn't much here.
So, what about the candles? We read the book already. I don't want to miss anything, guys. So, I do need to pan up and down each screen. I want to be very thorough here in my search.
An old chest. But it won't open. But that's not really important right now.
Alright, I believe that is all. That's all that we can do. It's time to leave. What about the phone? It has a yellow dot on it. Shall we take a look? Checklist. Things to do. We have done all we can. We found the book. We have searched the desk. And we have opened up the blinds. Conversation log. Ned. Hey Nance, how's it going? Hey Ned, everything is great. Austria has some wonderful views. The people are so nice. How are you? I'm good, still on vacation. Gonna go hang with a few friends tonight. Miss you. Miss you too, Nance. We'll have to catch up more later. The bus is here. Okay, talk to you soon. Nice. Carson. Take care, Nance. Hello, Nancy. As I mentioned on the phone, my old acquaintance in Salem asked me for a favor, and since you are already in the area, it would be great if you could help. No worries, I love me a good castle. Still, I apologize for interrupting your vacation. I understand, don't mention it, it's fun, really. Great, let me know when you have met Dr. Hurst. The book should hopefully be stored somewhere within Wunsham. Will do. Talk to you later. Take care, Nance. Pictures. Can take pictures using the phone. Gallery, pictures. I can use it on clues. So
Some of this stuff looks very old, but it doesn't look like it's very useful.
the barrel.
There really isn't much here.
Interesting movement.
Nancy! This way!
It's
Where
quite
is
foggy.
that? Dr. Hurst?
Where are you, Dr. Hurst?
Nancy Drew. It's Deirdre Shannon.
Deirdre? Can I call you back? I'm in the middle of...
Listen, I know we haven't exactly been besties in the past, but I'm in the middle of something big, and
Deirdre, I have to call you back.
Wait, don't hang up on me!
Elizabeth? Elizabeth!
What the heck?
Hey! What are you doing?
Whoa!
What? The book!
He stole
They
the
took
book!
the book!
He stole the book! Shall we go after him? Okay, hold on, guys. Maybe he left behind something here in this room. I don't know. Something on the ground. That was a smoke bomb. Yeah, he took the box away. The one with the book. It is so foggy out here. And where is Dr. Hurst? That room is not accessible.
Stop! Stop running!
Go after him! Go, go, go! Interesting we are using this nose to travel. Reminds me of a mist. Even though we are still in 3D environment. But it is an interesting decision to base your movement on this kind of system. And that's our guide.
Gotta move slowly.
Oh, come on.
No, no, no!
What are those smoke bombs thingies?
Gotta figure out which way they went. Must be a clue here.
Is that the one... the key? The one that we opened up earlier. AW... He has the AW key! I knew it!
A-W. Same as the desk.
That opens up the AW box. Global Travel Airways First Class. From Vienna to Boston. Okay, torn plane tickets. Global Travel Airways.
A ticket to Boston. This canister looks to have been used as a homemade smoke bomb.
The blue smoke bomb.
Yes, Deirdre. What is it?
You know where I am right now? Salem.
Salem? As in, witch trial Salem?
Obvi. Come on, Drew. My cousin has... well, she's gotten into some trouble here, and I thought I could help her out. But it turns out this situation is much more complicated than I anticipated. So now, I'm calling you to ask for some... guidance.
You want my help?
Oh, yes, don't make this more painful. I could use your professional opinion, okay?
Well, it so happens that the case I'm on is connected to Boston, which is just nearby Salem. And I was never a big believer in coincidences.
Oh, are you sure?
I'd love to.
Seriously?
I thought I had reached a dead end, but it looks like I have to go to Massachusetts anyway. In any case, a fresh perspective would do me good.
Ugh, you're already annoying me, and you're not even here yet.
You're welcome. I think it might even be fun.
Oh, this is so the worst idea I've ever had. I'll pick you up from the airport.